Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Showdown. It's my pleasure to be on the commentary desk, and with me tonight is Henry Winter.
Colleague and best friend, Henry Winter.
If you say that. Obviously, outside in the UK today we've got Storm Eunice here, hitting and battering and everything, but we're not going to stop. We're going to put on a show tonight, but there will be some changes tonight to the match cards advertised on social media. But as the GM and my slogan, don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done. We're going to make sure there's a show here tonight. Young Horus here. Interfering straight away.
Mr. No wins.
Mr. No.
No fear, no wins.
Still on that losing streak here in 2022.
I'll tell you what though, he's got a 100% record at Boggle in the back, and he's won every game of fitting through the gaps in the barriers that I've seen him play.
Well, obviously we're going to have to hear what he's got to say tonight. Obviously, will he have a dig at me? A dig at you maybe now you're on commentary desk?
Do you think?
Have been taken as a jerky in the valley.
I'm not laughing.
I debuted here last year and I still got to win. People are cheating me, people are messing with me, people are lowballing me. The last time I put an open challenge out, I had some woman step in my ring and lowball me.
That was Leonie Bruns.
So one more time, second time's a charm. Open challenge, whoever it is, I want to see, step out right now.
There are huge words from young Horus. Another open challenge, no stipulations this time on this one. He's ready for anyone in our locker room.
He looks smaller than normal because his own face is on his stomach.
Oh yeah, new merchandise that I see on that t-shirt.
Speaking of new merchandise, I'm rocking the Bud Winter, available at ukwrestling.tv/Henry Winter.
Oh, sounds like a good drink there.
Good tops.
But here we have the challenge answered. And it is the man himself, 6'9".
Please welcome to the ring, accompanied by Leonie Rose, representing Big Duncan.
He's calling him Big Duncan a little redundant.
Hey.
Surely we can see how big he is. Just Duncan would work.
Hey, that's his name. I'm not going to disagree.
Well, no, but listen, I've been spitballing. Big Duncan, I think is redundant. So what about Little Dunk? Like an ironic name? No, I can see you're not into that one.
Well, I wouldn't want to be going up, hey, Little Dunk. I think you might fall a man's slam away.
What about Funky Donkey?
He's not really the moving type, should we say, to be polite.
But what about Funky Donkey? Elephant Trunk, because he's thick and powerful.
No, we'll just not go with that one.
We can combine those last two. Funky Donkey, Elephant Trunky. I'll keep working on it.
Keep working on it, because obviously in singles action, Big Duncan is undefeated here in the UKW arena. And we've got young Horus here, not got a win yet in the UKW arena.
Funky Donkey t-shirts coming soon to ukwrestling.tv/Henry Winter.
I think young Horus here will be regretting that open challenge.
I think he'd look far more forward to wrestling in bronze again.
He's gone straight out. He's that shotgun dropkick, but to no avail. Oh, he got a bit more movement there out of Big Dunk. Got him into the corner. Running high knee, but just doesn't seem to be affecting Big Dunk.
I think it's more like he's burping Big Duncan than he's hurting him. Like,
oh, quick agility there.
He caught him on the nose. I think he caught him on the nose rather than the chin, which this is going to cause him to blurry eyes.
Yeah, you can see that. You can see that there. The face.
Definitely favouring the nose.
No.
Modified head scissors.
Just took Big Duncan's face into the turnbuckle there. Is this the night? Young Horus?
Maybe more damage to that nose.
Turns it out.
Stinky Leonie Bronze.
There we see it again.
This is why we downgraded her from Leonie Silver last week. Absolutely.
No, young Horus needs to beware. Oh man.
Oh damn.
He didn't see that one at all.
I think I'm getting used to this commentary. I'll throw out a cliche, like a fly hitting a windshield. Oh jeez.
Oh, just to break it up, they just pushed him straight from the barriers here.
Oh my god.
Of course, he must have got to get him through.
This is terrible.
But you want to be careful. Fly for a windscreen, you say. I think it was more like young man here just getting slammed through some barriers.
Alright, well that's exactly what it was. That doesn't work as a simile if you just say what we've seen.
But you're calling him a fly, we just saw it in actual presence here.
He's smaller than a fly and he's bigger than a car. This is what happens when a pigeon flies in front of an Arctic.
Oh, young Horus needs to learn here. Earlier he got tripped up by Leone, he stopped, he needs to take his eyes off Leone at the side here and think about who's in the ring. Oh.
Goodbye, chest.
Duncan, huge chomp there, just pushing him into the corner.
Oh, damn! Oh, damn. We thought Storm Eunice had hit hard.
Jesus. Storm Eunice is in the ring.
Run, Horus. Run for your life.
Remember that candlestick? Because I do.
Oh, god damn. Big Duncan referencing the kendo stick. Yeah, I think he could use Horus as a kendo stick. Oh, damn. What is Funky Donkey doing to young Horus?
Oh, look at the blocks. Obviously he's teamed up with Mustafa Khan. We're seeing Mustafa Khan's kickboxing there. Obviously he's taught him so much, showing him how to block kicks.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a much bigger axe to chop down the Dunk.
Is he going to take him down that insecurity? No, still on his feet.
No, I think even if he took him down, Duncan on his back's as tall as young Horus is anyway.
Oh, young Horus getting to the top rope. Oh, no. Oh, him and just hits the fallen man slam. That's got to be it.
Ring it.
Representing the Persian Empire,
There you have it.
Duncan!
He's still undefeated here. Big Duncan in singles action.
I'm probably going to let him calm down a bit before I propose the Funky Dunk Elephant Drop.
I won't be saying anything to him about any of them nicknames you've tried giving him.
I mean, this is a guy the size of him. He makes me look like Billy O'Keefe. This is a big boy. Oh, he's going to talk. Oh, God. No. The only thing more painful than a Follow Man Slam is listening to him butcher a promo.
Now he's finished. Now on the business. Cedric, 2 weeks in a row, you've done nothing but lose to Johan. People in the back are sick here. They know full well you don't deserve that title shot now. You want it? I challenge you tonight to earn it. Prove me!
Oh, damn.
There we have that massive challenge. If he wants to challenge Mustafa Khan at Pride and Glory, he has to go for Big Duncan.
I don't know if people could hear that because Duncan blocking the actual radio signals to the mic. But he says that if Cedric wants Mustafa Khan, he's got to go through him. And I think it'd be way easier to go through him than it would be to go around him.
Two injured wannabes.
Coming from a never was, and his smelly friend. Oh. See, she's put her hair up so that John Jett doesn't sue her again.
There we have it, huge words from Big Duncan after just, should we say, demolishing young Horus in the ring.
Huge man. Everything about him is huge.
Your next match of the evening is a singles match set for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, representing the Playtime Mafia, Cerebral Steve!
Your old best friend.
No, this is the man that's made me have to obviously be here, injured, and have to do commentary and GMing, because he put me out for a long time with that heart stopper.
Confused Steve.
Cerebral Steve. If he hits you with that heart stopper, no one has got up from it yet.
If he remembers, he might be confused.
You got to remember, this guy is undefeated in singles action in 2022.
Get six, stats. It's been nice.
Stats. We've got all the stats. We've got clipboards and stats.
I tried.
He's very confused. He's got a very confusing attitude.
He might be confused, but this side of Steve now, Cerebral Steve, is not anyone I want to get in the ring. If you have to go toe-to-toe and strike or kick with him, you're not going far.
Listen, here's another thing though. Maybe he needs another rebrand. So what I was thinking, Cereal Steve, breakfast cereal, coming soon to UKW. UK Wrestling.tv.
The wild card, Tommy Dillon!
That's Wildcat.
A Wildcat here. Obviously, the last time we saw these two, it was in a kickboxing match with kickboxing rules where we saw
Picky Poison.
Cerebral Steve using them strikes to his advantage. But the Wildcat did put on a huge display there.
I mean, let's be fair. Guy's never had a kickboxing lesson in his life, and he's in with a kickboxing virtuoso, another Mustafa Khan protege, and yeah, absolutely held his own. Also, Picky Poison, available on UKW on demand. If you watch the rest of that show, you get to see Kim and Carlisle get pinned, which is always fun.
You had to get that one in, didn't you? There?
$4. $4 never better spent.
Here we are. When we see the Wildcat Tommy Dillon take that top off, will we see them injured ribs still taped, or has he fully healed now?
Calm down, Pervert.
I'm wondering about his injuries here.
Don't need to talk, he's got his own merch, so that's not something we can discuss with him.
There we have it. There is no tape tonight, so that's to me signalling he's 100% ready and fit.
Is he, or is he still on the road to recovery? Just the tape kept getting pulled off him. Was it causing more of a hindrance than it was a help? It's the whole business. Look at his game face.
The thing is, would you want to get in that ring if your ribs still might be a slight tweak? Would you want to get in with a striker such as Cerebral Steve here?
Oh, we talk a lot about the heart of Tommy Dillon. That's Wildcat. I think he would get in. I mean, he was willing to get in with Funky Donkey earlier.
Huge push kick there into a guillotine choke.
This could be it. This could be it. This could be it straight away.
Yes, they're checking, is it a pin? No, both men not letting go here. Oh, reversed.
Back into top control. This is more like calling MMA matches than it is wrestling. Two of them bridging, making sure, like you said, that the shoulders are down for that three.
Oh, they're trying to get, obviously, the Wildcat Tommy Dillon some momentum. Interesting to see that Steve starts and he's not working the ribs, but he's gone for the neck / back of the back. Obviously, he remembers that was taken.
Yeah, straight. Looking for that armbar.
This is where this is a new side, shall we say, to Cerebral. He's now adding submission holds into his game.
Long-time student of kickboxing, he branched out into other forms of mixed martial arts, showing some potential BJJ here.
This is what we mentioned, that cheap strike there to the ribs.
Short elbow strike. He knows exactly what he's doing. No wasted motion. Interesting start again, like you say, from confused, potentially Cerebral Steve. Tommy Dillon, obviously with the size and strength advantage, but showing that he's got the technique to go hold for hold and come out on top.
I was going to say it's a different side. Normally we'll see Steve come out straight with them huge strikes and just gets his opponent straight away. This time we've seen submission and should we say it's not going right for him? At the minute it's looking like the Wildcat is on top.
But it wasn't going right for him as he was thrown through the air in that suplex.
Oh, but there it is. And then targeted strikes again to the ribs.
Jester just cheering on as Steve puts a hole in the chest of Tommy Dillon.
The Wildcat had been picked apart with these strikes. Steve tagging him. Oh! You could hear that from up here, that kick to that back.
Just shin to the shoulders and upper back of Tommy Dillon, writhing in pain.
Just the reaction from the Wildcat Tommy Dillon there, I don't think he's 100% still.
No, I think that, like I say, the tape was tape's no longer there, but the injuries remain.
There we have it, Steve going back to that old way, targeted strikes. But this is new material, new move, shall we say, from Cerebral. So he's showing us that he's got the submission side into that game.
Yeah, adding some wrestling to his striking game.
Move Chinese, taking it back to the corner. We're going to see them huge strikes of the Wildcat Tommy Dillon cross. It's looking that way. No, cut off. Oh. Is that a knockout punch? Ref having a quick check here. I'm going to say, best check him there. No, it's still okay to carry on here.
This is where we've seen before Cerebral Steve take too much time before getting back on top, and he's staying on top of Tommy Dillon. Definitely refocused. I can only assume it's, as we called him last week, the wily jester that's refocused young confused Steve.
How can they cut himself?
Old school drop hold. Old school.
Is it going to be enough there to keep Steve down?
Well, that shoulder charge might be. Big European uppercut.
Oh, he's not.
Is it shades of Mustafa Khan?
I was going to say, is this obviously going against Mustafa Khan? Trying to say what move you can do, I can do better.
Das sidewalk, I believe, in perfect German there. Fluent.
Oh, this is smart from Tommy Dillon here, going in a striking match with Cerebral Steve.
Well, hockey fight. Sticks down, gloves off.
Pushing him away. Wildcat pushing away, making distance there. A huge right hand strike. Oh.
And maybe roles reversed. Tommy Dillon taking a bit of time to show off to the crowd and Steve straight on him.
Yes, Steve made sure he saw that opening and quickly took the Wildcat down with that strike to his knee there.
Just vicious strikes to both knees, to the hand. Just picking apart.
The hands, he's working the hands, obviously. They're used for the dead man's hand, obviously. Tommy Dillon's finisher here.
In German, that's Das dead man's hands.
I'm glad you can translate that for
anytime.
Only a 2 count there.
There comes a point, we talk about the heart of Tommy Dillon, but there comes a point where the referee's got to get involved and stop him for his own safety. Tommy Dillon, obviously not 100%, unwilling to stop himself, and is it going to be his downfall?
Saw the Wildcat, they're going for submission. Oh no!
Oh, and he caught it.
That was that huge running knee that he sets up before the heart stopper there. But it was caught by the Wildcat.
Some corking right hands into the midriff. Big shot to the jaw. Again, taking his time to...
I want to see, you said this before, taking his time. What is he doing? Oh, he's calling for it.
I guess you don't speak German. He said dead man's hand.
Oh, is he? What's he doing here?
Funky donkey.
Hey Dylan! How's your ribs doing, mate? Looking in good condition.
Maybe it's a turner. Maybe he's changed his mind. Maybe it's nice after all. He's checking on Tommy Dillon. Or maybe it's absolute bull hockey.
Hey, look, mate, don't get confused all of a sudden, will you? You know, like your opponent generally does.
Oh, no. Tommy Dillon here. No.
Wait.
And now you can go home.
There it was.
Are we seeing some sort of uneasy alliance between Playtime Mafia and the Persian Empire?
Is it uneasy alliance, or was it Steve not getting drawn in by Persian Empire's big Duncan there talking and just getting the win for his Playtime Mafia team here?
Again, was the heart of Tommy Dillon too much? He's looking at taking on too many opponents, and
obviously, he's trying to take out the Playtime Mafia. Then he's got the Persian Empire to try and take out.
Once again, more questions than answers tonight, Friday Night Showdown.
But still, undefeated in 2022 in singles action is Cerebral Steve. With that ripcord spinning hook kick, I'd say.
A lot of threads to pull up. And I don't know where everything's going to unravel. CDP, I just don't know where it's all going.
There we have it, at least we can see Tommy Dillon back up in the ring here. Oh, he's feeling that kick though. He's feeling that.
He's feeling an absolute beating. Like we said, not 100% when he came out, and definitely not as he's leaving. Recently being obviously backed up by the Shake himself, Shake Maktoum, but with all the travel and the Eunice issues, like maybe Maktoum's not here.
I'm not going to say, having to come out on his own here tonight.
We're in a situation where we have no idea who's made it to the back. Tommy Dillon potentially left on his own to deal with not only the
match is a singles match, set for 1 fall.
let's go to Sheldon, take it to the next
Making his way to the ring first, accompanied by Robert DeCaro, representing the society,
Oh, God.
Remus Kane!
Oh, God.
Here we have it. One half of the society in action tonight in Remus Kane.
How quickly are they going to talk some rubbish at your CDP?
Quite a lot, but
Yeah.
he's got to bear in mind the last time he was in single action was against Cayman Carolina, and he did lose that match.
Did lose that match. We the people.
Rise the society.
Society of big Jack Swagger fans. So in an effort to be more professional, CDP on the MIC, I did some looking up on Remus. Do you know that Remus is Latin for all?
No, I
As in
didn't.
like
That's news to
you
me.
know, like a rainbow.
Yeah.
And Kane means to give or to receive. So his name literally means giving oars, like he's helping people to boat.
Well, let's just hope he doesn't bring an oar out as a weapon to use in matches.
It's a very good point.
Hopefully he doesn't hear you saying that and giving him ideas here.
Giving away rowing equipment. There's more to
Please
this. I
welcome
think
to
it's
the
a full
ring, his
conspiracy.
opponent, Joe Cedric!
Here he comes, one half of Team Yorkshire. I hope he's wearing the flat cap.
Yeah, it's singles action tonight. You make him out just
He
in.
brings him power. I'm sure he does.
The problem at the minute, Joe Cedric here has not won in 20 as on current loser streak here.
Sort him out. Sort him out, Joe.
Bit shocked here. Comes out to the society and ripping a fan's sign up. Joe a bit stumbled there.
These young kids spend all school week putting these signs together. Only for DeMarco to behave like this.
Is this the night that we see Joe Cedric's losing run end?
Well, listen, as Joe makes his way to the ring, getting the adulation he deserves from this battling crowd, I told you there was more to this story, and as an investigative journalist,
Oh no,
my
man,
God.
no.
knock him out, Hamza.
Then the officials having to get involved here. I think he needs to double check that Joe Cedric's okay to compete with that assault before the bell here.
Joe's just got more reason now to hit that one drop 2.0 flying Sedge elbow and get the pin.
He's not falling for it second time.
Roll up!
Oh, just a two there. Oh, he's going straight up for it. Is he going for it? One drop 2.0? No. Big first there by Remus here. Both men off the ropes. Joey, huge back here. Joe Cedric here, fast start here. Oh, Joe. Oh,
What
nice.
a beautiful neck breaker.
Oh, straight inside. That's a headlock there. Straight.
Joe Cedric knows what he's doing. Hits that neck breaker straight into a hold on the neck, applying the pressure.
Obviously, he's been around this business since 4-year-old here.
I know we're supposed to be impartial, but it's hard not to join in these Joe chants. Oh, damn.
He was quick there. Forearm in, chasing him. Oh, huge big boot there.
Oh, he's catching him in the face. Looking to give Joe some of the black eyes that he's got.
I think that's a new move I've seen there from Remus Kane tonight. That big boot.
So here's the thing about the society. Obviously they're giving away rowing and boating equipment. That's been established through his name. And the whole rise the society. I think these are just misunderstood eco-warriors worried about rising sea levels. And that's what they mean by rise the society. What do you reckon?
With their attire and everything, I'm
all-
going to go against it.
All
Look at how
connected,
they
Sid.
look.
It's the Illuminati.
No, I've got to disagree with how their appearance here is tonight.
Yeah, not really the eco-warrior look, is it? To be honest. I don't think many eco-warriors spend that much time putting eye makeup on.
Reverse the suplex into
Come on,
his
Joe,
own.
bit of separation. Time to fire up and kick his teeth out, lads. Oh, what's DeMarco doing?
Robert DeCaro, I've seen the numbers game come into play. Obviously, you mentioned before, York Sedge, we don't have The Yorkshireman aren't here to back up Cedric. Oh, Remus taking advantage of that.
You don't have to like it, but it's effective, isn't it? Big back suplex. Big back suplex.
We saw the numbers game coming into the effect for the society.
Kane taking his time.
Suplex taking effect there, struggling a bit to get over, but gets over. It's going for a Harris move. Oh, right there, distracted again. No, you take off the top rope and it's outside.
Referee needs to take control.
Have a quick check over that rope.
Needs to take control of it. DeMarco's causing all sorts of problems on the outside.
Saying his arms are after hitting that huge hit there. Cedric, oh, it's alright, we can see him up. No! DeCaro there, cheap shot in outside.
That was DeMarco.
No, it's the wrong
I wrote it down wrong. Sorry. All of my research was on Remus, I apologise. I got old Bobby DeMarco wrong.
But there we have it. We asked if the ref to check. We saw him there checking if Joe Cedric is okay. Seeing the numbers game again in favour.
Again, you've got to look at the strategy here. He's obviously hoping for a nice, easy count-out victory, but your boy's down. You've just taken a double team. Push him. Go and get on the offensive and win this one. Don't try and steal one and look like a plank in the corner.
I'm going to say that the years Joe Cedric's been, obviously we started at 4-year-old. He's been around years. He's not going to lose to a count-out.
And just as you say it, in comes Joe Cedric. He's going to knock his teeth out, hit him with a 1-drop 2.0, that flying elbow, and it's because...
You mean that hard target elbow from the top?
Is that what it calls?
That's what it is. No, that's the hard target.
Hard target indeed. Well, he makes it look easy. What a thing of beauty it is. But is Remus gonna look back at this and think,
oh, what disgusting there. Oh, anger Joe Cedric there. You can see the anger in his face. He's had the wrong move from Remus there.
Joe Cedric saying, spit at me without your jaw, son. Let's see how you spit when you've got no jaw in your mouth. And anger. Could be it.
Michinoku driver.
Bell.
Oh, just a 2-fat Michinoku driver there.
Remus kicking out of that one.
Remus, I'm thinking, realising.
All right. Jesus.
Just the facial expression of Joe Cedric. Oh, he's fixing a suplex.
See bridge?
We're on the end too. You can see Joe still angry here.
Commander 1-drop 2.0. That count was a 2.8. Into the cover.
Not enough there to put Joe Cedric
on. The young Cedric line, the Prince of UKW, kicking out.
Come on, Remus. Finish him off. Come on.
We know he's got unbelievable experience for his young age. We know he's got a heart, but showing that toughness and resilience as well. Bobby D and Remus C having a bit of a chat on the side. I don't know what that's about.
Cedric, they're putting his body on the line.
Taxi for DeMarco.
DeCaro is out. Joe Cedric, top rope. No! Cut off by a huge right forearm. Oh no, what is this? Remus Kane picking him up on the shoulder. Oh, spinning him off. Oh! Huge move by Remus Kane. I'm going to have to find out what that is. I've not seen that before.
He's not going Remus Kane. Some sort of modified cutter.
But he's not going for the pin, was he? Oh, he's going to that huge
put Joe Cedric to sleep.
In a guillotine here. Are we going to see a submission ending?
Referee asking Joe Cedric. Oh no, show signs of life.
This is not looking good. Joe, been taken to the ground here.
Ref's going to have to ask him here. He's going to have to check on that arm. Can he answer the 3?
It's a 1.
Come on, Joe.
That's a 2. It's not looking good. Oh, he's out. Oh my days. We have seen Remus Kane here.
I tell you, we've seen some upsets in our time, but the look on Remus Kane's face shows you what an upset that is. The surprise that even he has that he got one over on the Crown Prince of UKW, Joe Cedric.
That's a huge victory. Obviously, both these men come into this match off losses, and then we have it, Remus Kane changing this now into a winning streak. Is this where we're going to see him go on and keep winning here? Is this the rise of the society, as they say? Is this the start? Cedric there. No, just leave the ring here, society. Come on. You've done enough.
Is that the society's first win?
I think it could be Remus's first singles win here at UKW. In singles
in such a short time, Joe Cedric's made it seem like it's quite a coup as well. Doing your We the People gimmick, that's what it is. Yeah.
You mentioned anything about him again in front of me. It won't just be all I'm going.
I'll tell you now if you want one. Why's he got a jaw like Thanos?
Wow. Give me 3 seconds to stand up. 1, 2.
Oh, here we have it. Henry Winter being challenged by Remus Kane. He needs to be careful here. Henry Winter's not medically cleared. He needs to be careful. I know he's not going to take bullying, but you need to calm it down here.
Listen.
You are not medically clear. You need to just chill. You need to relax it.
One arm or not. I'll slap the paint right off his face. A little bit of
I think he needs to take a breather and just take a chill step here.
It's this Budwinter.
I was going to say, watch out on Budwinters. I think they go straight to your head.
We've got to protect the Crown Prince, haven't we? We've got to look after him.
Your next match is a singles match set for 1 fall.
Here we are. It's our next match tonight.
First, accompanied by Leonie Rose, representing the Persian Empire, Big
More of these.
Duncan.
Well, we did see him say earlier tonight that if Jonathan Cedric wants to face Mustafa Khan at Pride and Glory, he has to go through him first here tonight. So here we have it again, the 6'9", the huge human beast that is Big Duncan coming out here. Obviously I got a phone call earlier tonight from Mustafa Khan saying he's just going to sit at home and watch what his team can do here tonight for him.
Just nothing. At least it was polite.
No.
Look after that, don't bring it up around.
You say nothing, he's already got it, the victory earlier tonight against young Horus. Obviously going to be pleasing, as he calls the boss, Mustafa Khan, with that victory.
That is very true.
But he's took the mic again here tonight.
Cedric, I know you're back there. You won your title match. You gotta go through me. Who is you?
There we have it, massive words reminding us he wants that title match at Pride and Glory. He's got to go through Big Duncan here tonight. But we know Jonathan Cedric.
Cedric isn't going to back down, is he?
No.
He's just watched those jokers from the society pick up a cheap win over his son. He's got a point to prove. Once again, he's going to super take his head off. Take his head. Take it clean off. And shield him as well. Yeah, just have them all.
We know with Jonathan here, that Cedric super kick tonight. Big Duncan might be the first time he's put laid out on the floor tonight. Obviously, Jonathan Cedric unified both of the UKW championships into one to make that belt, and then was double crossed and played by Mustafa Khan earlier. He fooled me into giving him that dream ticket match with Paul Huberus, and he won it, and then came out acting like he was going to be at the aid of Jonathan against Big Duncan to then just feed him in. Persian Empire not well liked here in this arena. Jonathan Cedric there, making sure he doesn't take his eye off him.
That time you started doing a good job.
That's not to be rude to Hamza.
Artificial, isn't it? So obviously.
Kicker Hamza. Really, bronze isn't a nice person issue.
I think Big Duncan may have just gestured a name to you there. I'm not sure what he said because he didn't have a
To
mic.
me?
Yes, I think there may have been.
What did he say to me? Maybe he was saying he's on board with Funky Donkey, Elephant Trunky. Is that what he said? Or was he agreeing with Leonie Bronze?
There we have it. Let's check him off, man. He seems happy. There we have it. Say Big Duncan's.
Oh, here we go.
Attention took by
This
the
is what we're
crowd.
all here for, let's be honest. Kick his head in,
Using
Sedge.
that distraction to his advantage. The experience.
Here we go. Oh! And again!
You could hear that clothesline up here, but still not taking him off his feet. Still not off his feet, but he's shaking.
Another one.
No. There we see it, that huge sigh. Weight advantage of Big Duncan just taking Jonathan Cedric straight off his feet.
I felt the air come out of the UKW arena as it looked like Cedric was on a roll, and then Duncan, because let's be honest, the big is very obvious.
Imagine all that weight being pushed down on you on that rope.
What's worse, I don't even think it was all of his weight. I think if you put all of his weight on, Cedric's head would have come off.
Oh! Huge! Right there, just taking Cedric off his feet.
This one could be over.
That's a new side. I don't think we've ever seen Big Duncan take a match to the outside. Obviously, is it a mistake by him? Obviously, he's got that huge frame to keep getting in and out the ring here. Using everything.
Punishing Cedric on the outside.
There we have it. Like I said earlier, it took him a while to get in the ring. There was enough time for Jonathan Cedric to get his breath back and maybe get out the way. No, is the answer there.
What breath can he get back?
No. Oh, Jonathan Cedric had to get out the way there.
That wasn't even about wrestling, that was about staying alive.
Oh, Jonathan Cedric!
Oh, that's the big one's down!
That's from the top rope, right top of the middle rope, taking Big Duncan
When was the
down.
last time we saw Big Duncan grounded?
I think is it the first time we've seen Big Duncan grounded here?
No, I'm pretty sure he hit him with a chair or a tray or something. That wasn't really a very nice thing to do. Oh, he deserved it now.
Let's say from a clean move then took down off his vertical bait.
Back up very quickly though. What's Jonathan Cedric doing?
But no.
What is this? A huge
Underneath. Oh, running bulldog hits him, takes him down.
Is he going to cover him?
That's twice. Big Duncan has been on the floor now.
Oh no, he's not. He's not going to try and do this with these legs.
Oh, they're locked. Can he lock? Can he get around it and get that pressure?
Has he got the strength to pull up half of a guy?
He's got it. He's locked in. Is how we going to see Big Duncan?
The ring now, so Jonathan Cedric knowing he can't put on a traditional sharpshooter, puts on the modified version.
Oh, what's he doing in here? Get out!
Get out, smelly bronze.
Get out!
Oh, God's sake.
Your winner by disqualification, Jonathan.
But I don't think she's realised what's happened.
What a stupid thing to do.
It may be stupid, but the ruling was if Jonathan Cedric can get a win here, he gets Mustafa Khan at Pride and Glory.
This is what happens when the idiots don't have the boss around.
Obviously, he's going to be so annoyed at home tonight.
These two have been sent by Mustafa Khan with one thing in mind: stop Jonathan Cedric getting his match.
Make sure he don't make Pride and Glory, and then Leonie Rose there, giving Jonathan Cedric the victory.
They may well have spoken too soon here. They may be now stopping him from getting his match at Pride and Glory by picking him apart.
Picking him up, holding him in that full Nelson.
Oh, he's wild shake!
Oh, there they are!
Wild shaker here!
Oh, with chairs in hand! Chairs in hand!
Go wild shake!
Jonathan Cedric has support here tonight from Shaneland too and the Wildcat.
I had an interview earlier. The Persian Empire doesn't back away from anything unless Wild Shake turn up with chairs and then the hightail out of it. It's a different matter without the boss around. Dylan wants a mic, but I can't get him one. I don't know where we've got one. I think Shelby Sinar's got them all. Oh no, there it is in the corner. Team Wildshake
But
with the save.
obviously, we've only seen 2 members here tonight of the Persian Empire.
Oh, the 2 chicken ones,
So,
apparently.
obviously, first time we've seen that, and they've actually run out the ring tonight without all their numbers.
Where you think it runs?
Hey,
You smell?
yo, old buddy. You made quite the impression tonight, haven't you?
As always.
Well, you took on 2 guys and you damn near destroyed the pair of them.
Very true, but you ain't worth anything.
So can you explain to me why it took 4 of you to beat me and him last week?
Great point. Great point from one half of Team
I
Wildshake.
could beat you with my hands tied behind my back. In fact, I could beat him and you 2. Because he's as broken as you pair out.
Referencing.
Well, you know what, Duncan? I'd quite like to take you up on that offer.
Me too.
Because you're a big, tough bully boy. And I'm sure you think you could take me and the Prince of Arabia, Sheikh Maktoum,
Team Wildshake.
all on your own.
Team Wildshake is looking
Team
like a
Wildshake.
thing.
So what do you say? You versus Sheikh Maktoum and me
Team Wildshake versus the
at
Duncan.
Pride and Glory.
Shut up, mullet.
Too easy. You're on.
Can smell you from here.
You want it. I'll beat you.
Okay, I've got one last thing to ask. Say, Phoenix!
CDP on the MIC.
I'm all
There
ears.
is nothing I would like more than to screw up every single plan that Mustafa Khan has.
Auras. Auras.
So what do you say that if me and the Prince can beat my old friend,
Funky Duncan.
then he is not going to be at ringside for the championship match between Khan and Cedric.
Sticks.
Sticks.
You ain't in a position to answer that.
Yes, that's
No,
what I'm saying.
he's not.
Wait.
You just want your other hand ramming up your ass. You won't say another word. You do not do it.
In the championship
Very
match.
bad.
Oh, if me and the Sheik kick his ass.
City. I
There
do
we
say.
go.
Yes.
Guess what? That's happening.
Screw you!
There, we have it. If Team Wildshake, Pride and Glory can beat Big Duncan, he is barred from ringside on the match between Jonathan Cedric and Mustafa Khan.
Let's hear it for Team Wildshake.
There we have it. Jonathan Cedric is happy with that. Them 2 in the ring, Wildshake are happy with that.
When, I was going to say if, when Team Wildshake bring Duncan down to size, it means Jonathan Cedric gets his match one-on-one with the most dangerous man in UKW apparently. Needs 3 pals, he's that dangerous. Mustafa Khan.
It's like they referenced earlier. It took 4 men to take them 2
Team
out.
Wildshake.
So obviously, 1-on-2,
Team
I
Wildshake,
fancy
we'll
them
talk later.
numbers.
We'll talk later. Alright, we'll talk later. Team Wildshake merch coming to UKWrestling.tv.
There we are.
Forward
All
slash.
men in unison. They're ready for it. Pride and Glory. You're seeing Team Wildshake, as my co-commentator is calling them,
I'm going to have to
against
come down to
Big
this.
Duncan.
A ticket's still available.
They are still available to reserve on the
UKW
Wrestling app.
UKWrestling.tv and on the app. Team Wildshake.
Wins a win.
Wins a win.
That's what I mean, Leone Rose cost it. That's a win. That means you're going to Pride and Glory. You gain that rematch.
The boss. I wonder if he'll compre
Your
a
next
ticket.
match is a singles match
let's
set
check it
for
out.
1 fall.
This one,
And it is
please
for
keep it calm
the
now. Please keep calm.
Making
Oh,
his
why?
way
What is it
to
now?
accompanied by Cayman Kyle.
Please, don't be baited this time. Let's sit down and relax.
Listen.
So here he is, our around-the-clock champion, JPR, and he is undefeated since joining the collective. He's Mr. 2-belt.
Hey, Mr. Commentator!
Now
Would you
let's
look
keep
at
it going.
that?
Let's keep it down in the ring, JPR. Come on.
A couple of Team Wildshake wannabes.
But here he is, our round-the-clock champion, obviously.
Listen, I promise I'll remain professional. I have my clipboard and my notes, and everything I say will be professional. So, I did some research on JPR. Turns out that JPR stands for Just a Pound Shop Raven. I found that out. Incidentally, JPR also stands for the Journal of Prehistoric Religion, which
you've done some deep research into JPR.
I told you, the clipboard came out and I went for it. The Journal of Prehistoric Religion, they're looking at like archaeological digs and stuff from like decades ago when JPR still had a full head of hair.
But you got to remember, he's now calling this belt Clocky. I think I've seen on social media. He's even nicknamed his belt now.
What a clown. He's the sort of idiot that names his fists, isn't he?
It's a massive move, calling it a name, a belt.
I wonder if when my boy the Anarchist knocks his head off and takes it back, he's going to rename it.
But a nice announcement there. He's coming out with the Man Mountain, Andrew Jepson here. So it is no numbers game from this new collective here. There are no numbers advantage tonight. This is a rematch for the around-the-clock championship.
The size of the Man Mountain.
Obviously, we've seen these two. Andrew Jepson come out to the aid of Billy O'Keefe. And now we've seen them enter the arena here together tonight. Obviously, is this going to play into this new collective's head here? They're normally playing the numbers game. We've seen them try all this time. When JPR got the victory, they blindsided Billy O'Keefe after him defending that belt.
I mean, you're saying that Andrew Jepson's out here to level the playing field against Cayman Carlisle. It takes 3 or 4 Cayman Carlisles to make a Man Mountain, let's be fair.
Well, exactly, so
don't compare a mountain to a molehill.
I'm confident we're going to see this action not be interfered or cheated a victory for JPR here tonight. I think he's going to have to earn it if he wins tonight.
Listen, I also want to take this time. We need to really start talking about the little things that no one notices. Andrew Jepson, matching bobble to his gear. That's the sort of commitment that knows what he's doing.
Billy straight out there. No rest at all. Straight into the action.
Knock him out, Billy.
Trying to use his speed and advantage. But there we see JPR using that strength and weight advantage, holding onto the rope.
The interesting thing about these two men being at ringside, whilst this is a sanctioned around the clock championship match. Oh, damn! Whilst this is a sanctioned match, we all know that within the rules of the around the clock, if Big Jeps decides he's going to roll in, lay out Duncan and let Billy pin him, that pin counts whether he loses the match or not. The pin of the title changes. It's the weirdness brought to us by the around the clock championship.
Yeah, the rules are so.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Billy
a flying anarchist.
He has. Using all of it, throwing JPR.
So long, JPR.
Obviously, Billy needs to be careful here. Cayman Carlisle's just at that top post.
JPR forced onto that sizable rear, or juicy piece of rump, another JPR joke for you.
Both men not giving it an inch
Man Mountain needs to keep an eye on Cayman Carlisle lurking with that.
Oh no! Oh! We just saw that slight distraction there. Cayman Carlisle just telling something to Billy O'Keefe. Then JPR taking full advantage, blindsiding that huge forearm. Neither men were getting advantage until Cayman Carlisle put it in.
What a huge forearm. Huge forearm to the back.
Oh, you can actually hear them sat here. He's not just working the back, working the chest. Now taking the breath out of Billy O'Keefe.
Listen, I'll be honest, I have a lot of respect for JPR, it's just none of it's sincere.
Billy, he's got a fight now.
Oh, just a clubbing blow to the belly. Could that be it?
Oh, staring up at us. But is that going to cost him the match?
I know I'm pretty, but he's very obsessed with me, isn't he?
Obviously there we saw the delay, staring up at, I'm guessing yourself there, Henry, and then not even hooking the leg of Billy O'Keefe.
Listen, I told you last week I was bringing the eye candy to the commentary table, and occasionally that's going to distract the people. Billy O'Keefe smart to it, reverses that Irish whip and goes in. Oh, big clothesline of his own.
JPR took straight off his feet there.
What's Billy looking for here?
Has he got the strength here? JPR is a huge person here to get over. No, JPR fighting back. Oh! JPR extends it into a neck breaker.
Is that it?
Wow. It's only, didn't even use, I just referenced that it's a huge man and he only puts his top of his right shoulder to cover him.
I mean, let's stop using the word huge. He's a decent sized man. The Man Mountain's a huge man.
No, we have noted JP has not brought Billy O'Keefe really to that corner at all where the Man Mountain is standing.
But why would you? He must be able to feel the presence of Big Andy Jepson at ringside.
Oh!
Wow.
The force, Billy's just been sent into that buckle.
But again, he's taking too much time. I'm not saying JPR's stupid, but that isn't initial. That's how he thinks Justin's spelled. He needs to get on top of him. Stop wasting this time.
I think he's trying to show that he can inflict pain and take his time here.
Just driving the shoulder into the mat. I don't know if you're aware, but I have a little recent history of shoulder problems. Wasn't pleasant.
But we did see Caven there after that move, giving JPR, look, he's giving him more commands there. Caven Carlisle giving JPR more tips.
As Jepson added up, I thought Jepson was going to walk around and just put his arm down the throat of Caven Carlisle and pull him inside out.
No, just a 2 count there. Billy with a quick reversal, knowing if he puts him into that pin count, he has to break the hold.
Interesting, like you say, watching Carlisle coach JPR there. Something his former tag team partner never did in his long streaks and championship reigns.
Stop talking and start counting.
Whoa! Quick roll up! 2! Oh, he nearly won the title back.
This guy's as dumb as he is balding.
Oh! Spot package! Still only a 2 count. JPR taking his eye off the action there, talking to the official. Billy nearly taking the advantage.
JPR using the momentum from his 5'11" frame to kick out of that one. Oh, big crossbody. Shades of Seb Strife with the Lion Pant as he hit that crossbody. Huge impact.
There you have it again, as you mentioned, JPR still
an idiot.
He's taking his time, wasting it.
If his puppet master isn't pulling the strings, he has no idea what he's doing.
I'm going to say I've got to agree at the minute watching this match.
That's because we're best friends.
If Caven Carlisle is not giving any direction, JPR just seems to freeze and hold and take his time too long in that ring. Ankle lock cinched in deep in the middle of the ring here. Has he got enough? Oh, spins out of that.
It's the athleticism of Billy O'Keefe. Oh my God!
Oh, what's that knockout blow on that back elbow?
I think he just knocked his Adam's apple through the back of his throat. What was that?
1 minute JPR stood upright, that back elbow hit you down out.
Off he goes. Again, the athleticism of Billy O'Keefe.
Off the middle rope. Back elbow hits.
Billy O'Keefe needs to take advantage of this.
JPR here.
Was he looking for that?
Locks him in. That hammerlock, Larry.
Bang! Into the clothesline, into the cover. Is this it?
Oh! Billy using everything, hooking the leg, using all his body weight to try and keep JPR
Here's
down.
a Sid Phoenix point for you. Hooked the near leg, didn't he? Not the outside leg. Didn't get the full torque on that cover.
Oh, Billy. He's on it. JPR to get to his feet so he can hit that forearm off the top rope. You see him hit. There you go. He hits it.
Good night, sweet prince.
No! Still on the
what's
he's came in on the apron here. Ref, get him down.
Right, I think it's time the man mountain turned him inside out. Reached down
has he
his throat,
forgot?
took
Andrew
all of
Jepson
his
is out here
insides,
to
turned
equalise.
him inside out. Uh-oh. Kevin Carlisle was well aware of what Andy Jepson
Oh
can do,
no,
I promise.
you're in that river of DDT.
Oh,
Look,
it's a
it reverses. Come on. Shoot. Bring it. And you. Here he comes.
What a silly weasel.
He has got his around the clock championship back here.
Goodbye, Clocky, goodbye.
Obviously,
What a pair of morons.
obviously the equaliser in the man Andrew Jepson here made sure the numbers game was not a factor for this new collective. JPI in utter shock there.
Well, his reign wasn't as long as his forehead.
That rain was very sharp.
Got a high five from Shelby Siner for that one. Right. CDP on the MIC.
I'm just
Listen,
quite happy of the shock on JPR's face. I shouldn't be saying it.
Yeah, give him his belt.
But the way he used to be my commentary partner, and then the way he just did that to yourself.
And now we're best friends. So it was all good came out of it, CDP. Well, listen, Cayman Carlisle giving him that tag title that he hasn't owned as a pacifier. But these two have just learned what the Man Mountain and the Anarchist can do.
Our new around the clock champion.
Carlisle not happy. Carlisle not happy. The boy wonder himself.
The man in here.
We need a quick word. Let's do a quick interview with Billy O'Keefe.
Of course, yeah.
This clown's been calling it Clocky. Are we going to have a rename now that it's back where it belongs?
Clocky, I came up with the name Clocky.
Oh, what? He's stealing that as
He's
well?
stealing everything,
What a
mate.
joke.
Can't come up with anything on his own.
Boys, I can't wait till you take those other belts from them. I can't wait.
So there we have it. We found out it was Billy O'Keefe
How's it
that
going?
originally
We're
called
still
it
happy.
Clocky.
Where's this?
There we have it. The new collective, and now only just with the tag belts.
He's lost his smile.
And they have to defend them
The
at
Weasel's
Pride
lost
and
his
Glory,
smile.
which was announced last week by my colleague Henry Winter against the
best
two
friend.
men here tonight.
Oh, he's lost
the
his
man Andrew Jepson and
He
Billy
lost his smile,
O'Keefe.
little boy. Yeah, he did great. Bye,
You can
boys.
see the new collective, they're not happy at all that they're now a belt down.
Your next match is a singles match set for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, accompanied by Cerebral Steve, representing the Playtime Mafia, J-Ro Lewis!
We have him, he's back. Jesse J-Ro Lewis is back the first time, and after that loss in that huge unification match that we saw when he faced Jonathan Cedric.
Yeah, this is him back in singles action, looking to. No, you're not come back from a slump because it was all match.
Obviously last time we
low
saw him,
bounce, low bounce.
he was limping and injured. He's looking fully fit tonight, and obviously he's got his enforcer here in Cerebral Steve.
Huh?
You've seen him do damage. You're now going to see, you're about to see something creepy out here.
Listen.
You're about to see me do what I do best as well.
We saw him take advantage of a situation. That's all we saw.
Did he cheat though?
He didn't cheat.
He kept his
Took
cool,
advantage
shall
of a
we say.
situation.
You should know.
He used that smart.
And you're proud of that, right?
I'm not
Go on, you
saying
must like
anything.
it. You must like
I
it.
like the candy floss on his head. That's what I like.
It's nice to hear a changed man there, not agreeing with him.
Listen, since we formed this budding best friendship, I'm seeing the light. I'm seeing the light.
I don't know.
I also think this Bud Winter might have gone to my head a little bit.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, Hunter Al
Just a word of warning, if you've commentated on one of his matches before, but do not touch this book. Just allow him to place it. Do not go anywhere near this book. Just allow him to put it on the desk.
What book?
Just don't.
There's a-
Don't hear it.
You're making me worried now. What?
Don't worry about the book. As long as he places it there and leaves it, we are fine here.
I don't want to.
No, you will see
Should
it.
we make room for the book?
Just maybe move that microphone quick. No, that end over the
I can't
end.
reach that one. I've got one arm. Is it his diary?
Do not touch that book.
It's a creepy guy.
obviously there is this Hunter Alcaraz, also known as the Demon. And when we've seen him hit that Fenrir falls, he has been victorious here. No, please, don't be touching the book.
It's like wet paint sign, you've got to touch it.
Please. The last time someone looked in it, it was Steph that had a quick... No, just leave the book alone here.
What if there's a magic spell to make me feel better? It might heal you back.
Hey, I don't want no voodoo black magic on my back. I'll let it heal naturally, please.
What's this creepy doll?
That is Fenrir, is the doll I have found out his name. So
he's like Sackboy sold his soul to the devil.
Let's forget about that. We have
Fenrir, Norse mythology, was a wolf. I wonder if Fenrir knows the freaky wolves that raised Johan Wolf.
You've definitely been doing your knowledge tonight on history.
As a descendant of Vikings, the Norse mythology is something I know. He is a creepy guy.
That's what I mean. He just stood there turning the head. He hasn't even thought about a walk.
I'm so uncomfortable.
I think it's the first time we even got J-Rob versus Lucy looking at him thinking, do I challenge it or how do I go ahead with this? Oh, he's asked about the book.
Oh my god, they're
going to the book. This is...
I think it's poetry.
This is the first time someone's gone to the book. What? Fenrir. Oh, he's been...
Have you seen this book? Whoa! Hang on a minute, right?
I'll do a spell on you, right? Why are they touching the book?
I've not seen anyone touch the book before. This is the first time we've seen anyone look at that book.
That's creepy.
Get the hand sanitizer.
It's creepy, but it's alright. Nothing seems to have happened. So maybe the book.
His arms fall off.
Maybe the book is okay to touch, but let's let Jester find that out.
I want to touch that. It's making me uncomfortable that he's here. I don't like Demon Sackboy that's now on the floor.
I'm going to say where is him.
I think Shelby's just stomped on it. Shelby, careful, Demon Sackboy's just on the floor and it's
obviously,
terrifying.
I think he may want Fenrir, but Hunter, they're goading him in and then hitting that huge knee to the ribs. Just to do it.
Oh! Wiley.
There we see that experience. Oh! That huge shotgun drop kick.
And again, the interesting situation here is normally what you would see an experienced wrestler do is bail to the outside and regroup, but Jean-Claude Van Steeg's out there waiting to kick his head off.
Force the Cerebral Steers outside who you do not want to go toe-to-toe with. Oh! That clothesline then dropping to a knee. Using the huge force, that demonic force.
You can almost hear Hunter Alcaraz talking. I wonder if he's been canting, so it's weird. I don't like it. Do not like it.
Fast-paced style from both men. At one point you thought it was going to the Playtime Mafia there, but the Demon here, Hunter Alcaraz.
Curse of the commentator. Jero, you think this more?
You're curse of the commentator.
We screwed them both over then, Siddy.
You corrected my curse there.
We fixed it. Let's not use the word curse actually with that. Creepy. Is that human hair?
Well, we don't know if it's human leather, it's human hair, if it's any, we don't know. I'm not touching that. I'm going to let, obviously, the action
sick in my mouth.
We're going to see what happens to Jester Gerald Lewis here in the ring. He's had hold of the book and looked in the book and read some of the
It's like the creepy book from Hocus Pocus. You'd be expecting an eye to open or something. I do not like it.
Oh, that's interesting. The enforcer, make sure you don't see it. We're going to see our drive-by move. We see, yes, hits there from Hunter.
Jero trying to create some separation again using that ring experience, but Alcaraz. Oh, damn. Goodbye, chest. Did you hear the impact?
You can hear the impact from that drop kick on the middle rope there on the
something in the book inspired him.
I was going to say, has the book given him powers? Both men here down. Both feeling the effects of this match. Cerebral Steve there coming to his aid.
Jester's back on a vertical base.
Already up there, but you can see Both men though back up.
Bang! One more. There it is.
Sends him off. There it is. Jester's midsection super kick. Oh! Spinning DDT there.
Well, I think what he was looking for was seeing him do that rotating.
Oh, it's a cutter!
Kick out. Yeah, I think what we were looking at, I think he was looking at giving him that rotating neck breaker, and Horus managed to use his body weight to drop out of it. It's probably what gave him just enough in the tank to kick out of that cutter.
But obviously, ring experience there. Oh, huge spear! Is this it? Just that two.
Yeah, we both said, is this it? That's that best friendship again.
Finishing each of us sentences. He'll be starting to. Oh no, is this not the Fenrir falls? No! Jester gets out.
And what's he going for here?
No! Huge running knee! We see
it right under the chin. Could be it.
2.
Big win for Jero. Huge win for Jero.
Jester is victorious here.
That running knee strike, he could hit that from absolutely anywhere. Tucked it under the chin of Horus.
It's so clean there, it just took it straight out.
Horus staggering it. It looks like he has no idea where he is. Could well have been unconscious.
I think you need to pick Fenrir off the floor and give it to him, mate. Mate, I think you gotta give it to him. No, he's not even interested in it, he just wanted the book there.
What if it's walked out itself? I don't look. If we look down and that thing's gone. Sid, it's not there.
Oh no.
Sid, it's not there.
Oh my god, it's left a bit.
Sid, it isn't there.
Oh no.
I need more Budwinner.
Oh no, don't be saying this. Fenrir has left the building, shall we say.
What? Where is he? Sid, legit, that thing is not down there. Let's pretend that never happened. Jester Jero took that running knee under the jaw of Horus, and I honestly think he was out for a few seconds. I don't think he has any idea where he is right now.
But they're victorious tonight. It's Jester Jero Lewis. And interesting, sir, should we say a clean victory? Cerebral Steed didn't really get involved there. He allowed
Horus around the outside. He allowed Horus around the outside. He didn't. He trusted that his mentor and friend had the job covered. Good teamwork, I guess.
I've got to say, these two, the Playtime Mafia, are developing as a strong tag team, shall we say, here.
I'm listening, getting a warm reception from this Battle crowd.
Is a singles match set for
But here we have it, our main event of the night.
I'm not going to lie, this is what I've been looking forward to.
We saw this earlier. The man Mount Andrew Jepson coming out to help Billy O'Keefe make sure the numbers came out an advantage. Now we see the favour returned.
I think it's no secret the relationship the man Mountain and I have. Super close. I've come up with some new names for him that we're going to run through because I'm thinking of more merch ideas at ukwrestling.tv/Henry Winter merch.
He may be more inclined to talk to you about these nicknames.
I think I've chosen right this time.
Whereas Big Dunk.
Well, it's not going to work if you don't also call him Funky Donkey Elephant Trunky.
I'll leave that to you. I don't fancy having to go toe-to-toe with Big Duncan in the condition I'm in at this minute.
Toe-to-toe is the only way anyone can go with Big Duncan. No one can go nose-to-nose or chest-to-chest.
But
I wonder if I wonder if Storm Eunice has caused some problems.
I was going to say, I think Storm Eunice may have affected our sound here tonight. Well, obviously, there we have it. A good curse as a commentator there.
I nailed it.
Activated.
I might have fixed something. I don't know what I moved. We said it already, Big Duncan's a big boy. He isn't called the Man Mountain as a joke. This is a massive human.
He is huge.
And scarily athletic.
Yes, some of the moves you see him hitting the ring, you're like, how is a guy of that size doing it?
I mean this with absolute love. What a freak. What an absolute freak. This is a massive man, and we're about to see him move similar to Billy O'Keefe. It's an absolute joke, if we're honest.
Crowd well behind him.
Huge reception for Jeff.
But like I said before, his opponent, who you know it is, keep you cool again. They're gonna try it.
I'm in a good place. We saw JPI get his rear handed to him. I'm about to see Kevin Carlisle get put through the ring. I know from experience, Carlisle can't get it done without Winter. And all we're going to see now is evidence of it.
And obviously we're going to see, Cayman trying to ruin that around the clock championship earlier tonight by interfering and getting told by Andrew Jepson, you're not interfering tonight. And that's why we have.
Talk about fair play, Billy O'Keefe out here as well to make sure that the same doesn't happen in reverse.
Like we said, there should be no numbers advantage tonight.
Not as many smiles this evening.
I was going to say they're not as cocky as he coming out here tonight, Mr. JPR, Mr. Noah around the clock championship. Yeah.
Where's the smiles gone, boys?
Obviously he's not happy. I still hate him after what he did to you.
They look very upset.
Giving him all that respect on the commentary desk.
They look very upset. Shelby Sinar pointing out JPR looks vastly upset.
Is he having to hold on to them 2 belts to try and remember being the around the clock champion?
These 2 idiots didn't get lucky like I did. They thought they were screwing me over but gifted me my new very best friend in Sid Phoenix, and they've ended up together. Obviously it's an unhappy marriage. Look at them.
Oh yes, obviously it's that we've seen Cayman be happy.
Looks like mum and dad rowed at the dinner table. These two are
that around the clock championship out of this new collective here. They're now only down to holding the gold of the UKW Tag Team Championships.
Well, and only one of them owns that as well. All that's going to happen here, you might as well keep hold of the ring bell, because the bell's going to ring and Jepson's going to run over, put his arm down Carlisle's throat and pull his insides out.
There we have it. Is that your spoiler, as
yeah,
you
it's
say?
a spoiler. Not a prediction, that's a spoiler.
Oh, there we go. Typical Cayman Carlisle.
I'm not going to be impartial. I will slag off that weasel. But that was a smart move. Why would he stand in the ring?
Yeah, but we see it week in, week out. Every time Cayman Carlisle wrestles, he leaves the ring. It's like the referee's just checked him. Everything is okay to go.
Listen, but getting out of the ring when Andrew Jepson stood across from you, that's life-preserving. This man's going to take years off the career of Cayman Carlisle today.
We're struggling to see the action tonight.
I've lost, in my entire career at UKW, I've lost 3 matches. The only time I've submitted was in the ring with Andrew Jepson. That's who this guy is. Cayman Carlisle is right to be afraid of getting in there. As I said with love, what a freak. What's he going to do? He's not going to outpace him. Jepson's a freak athlete.
Yeah, like you said, he can move like Billy O'Keefe. Let's go in for a chop down technique, but the speed of Andrew Jepson to come straight back at
him. Just knock him out, Jeps.
Hey, you said you'd be impartial there. Come on.
I don't think I ever promised that. What I did say was that I'd run through some merch ideas. So obviously he's got the Man Mountain knocked down. What about the Human Hill?
There we have it again. Cayman Carlisle trying to chop down and checking down the man. And then that freak of speed that you mentioned earlier. Straight after Cayman Carlisle.
The People Pennines.
People.
I can see that t-shirt. Can't you see that t-shirt? Real Boy Rockies. Another option. Oh, what a whingy little weasel.
Is he a bit afraid of the Billy O'Keefe out here? Obviously equalising the numbers again.
I think he's learned tonight that his backup isn't going to be backup. And so he's very concerned about Billy O'Keefe.
Oh, ref, missed that.
Oh! Jepson didn't miss that. Oh, damn! Sorry, I'm impartial. What a fantastic wrestling move. Do it again and again and again, please.
Remember that huge strength just throwing Cayman Carlisle across.
This is why we call him the Homo sapien Himalayas.
You've definitely been thinking of nicknames here.
That's really my favourite.
Thing with Cayman Carlisle is as well, I did some research on him, and weasels only live 5 or 6 years, so we don't have to put up with him for that long.
Look, Cayman, they're using his impossible. Oh, Billy O'Keefe taking JPR out! Equalising that number.
We said it minutes ago. Cayman learned earlier that his backup is no backup at all, and Billy's just proving it again.
Is he starting to regret what he
Covering
did
Billy,
to
call
you?
it a title defence.
Oh, Cayman quickly reversing it. Big jump in there.
Quickness of Cayman Carlisle, that jump in and then a forearm strike to the back.
Jepson only took to his knees though, not totally took him down there.
Oh, huge kick. Cut him flush on the temple there. Oh, Billy, go put your forearm in his mouth again. We're the only ones that should be talking.
JPR not happy there with our
JPR wants Hamza to count as quick as his hair's disappearing. Little girl at ringside looks like she might go sort out JPR herself.
Crowd not against it. Oh, the ref's distracted here. JPR just choking him on that rope.
Well, again, I think, I don't know
Billy,
if you can see this, that Storm Eunice playing havoc with the lighting in the arena as well. There we go, we're back on. I think I fixed it again. Am I doing this?
Every time you mention Storm Eunice, it runs away from this arena.
Maybe I looked too closely at the book of El Caros.
After that distraction here, Kimikaze seems to be taking advantage of it.
Referee needs to be looking at those closed fists. Uh-oh. Don't look now, the ref.
Is he? Oh,
again, life preserving, that was more than winning this match.
Getting out there in time. Oh, huge headbutt there. Like affecting him just as much as his opponent there.
Probably more looking at the head of Andrew Jackson.
No.
That looks like he's wearing an American football helmet. And it's his actual head. Oh.
That jumping shoulder tackle, not
enough
even
to put the big man down. Is he going for it again?
Trying to use everything he's got, that Kimikaze.
His third time a charm.
I think you call Man Mountain the wall now.
The wall? I haven't got a wall one. I've got the adult Alps.
Oh.
Jepson, just make it a handicap and twat him as well.
That distraction. No, not like this. Oh, super kick straight.
Close to the chin.
Oh no. Andrew Jepson here looking.
He might be out. He might be out on his feet. Cover.
Woke him up enough there to kick out just in time.
This crowd really sticking it to these boys about their current predicaments and losing streak. Weasel looks very upset. Is that sweat or tears?
I think the efforts he's having to put in are taking it out of him tonight.
I think the tears are coming out of him tonight.
He's clubbing lines in that corner. Oh, Jepson looking angry there.
Why would you want to annoy a giant?
Oh!
Up into the high rent district he goes.
They went up that mountain and came back crashing back down.
Climbed the Himalayas and fell all the way to the bottom. Oh no. Goodbye chest. I think he literally just knocked the nipple off Cayman's chest.
Is this it? Are we going to see it? No.
Looking for the butterfly suplex.
He knows the Jepson's peak. No, outside
from JPR on the outside.
JPR, Billy O'Keefe here. Going toe to toe, but in the ring. Oh, huge running strike by Cayman Carlisle.
I don't know what to keep it. You watch the ring, I'll watch the outside. These two brawl to the floor.
Cayman has hit a massive strike in the ring, but the ref is distracted right the outside.
Carlisle is looking for the twist of fate.
Twist of fate. Oh, no, it connects in the middle of the ring.
He hits it. This could be it.
Nah, Billy O'Keefe
seems to ground and pound on JPR.
Oh no, there's a cover in the ring here, but the ref hasn't seen it. Cayman is counting to 3, obviously signalling. Where's the ref?
And Cayman Carlisle is well aware that this is JPR again causing the problems, distracting.
Ref's just making sure that round the clock championship doesn't change hands, is what he's doing.
Well, he's distracted. The round the clock championship isn't his priority. Where's Cayman Carlisle going?
Going up to the high districts.
Taking a lot of time since that twist of fate.
Back in. What has he got here? Off the top rope. High risk. Is it going to be too risky or is he going to connect? Goes to the crossbody. No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh.
Off the shoulders.
Here we go. What's he looking for?
What? No.
What is he looking for?
He's going for a torture rack. No.
This could be it.
Come on, 1, 2. There we have it. The ref was too distracted when the twist of hate hit.
What a night for the Anarchists and the Man Mountain, regaining that around the clock championship and sending a message to one half of the current tag team champions that they're going to take those belts at Pride and Glory.
Is that a huge step tonight? Both the men here, both victorious over that new collective tonight. New collective in that corner, just in shock. As we see the man, Andrew James and Billy O'Keefe.
The Homo sapien Himalaya himself.
There they are telling him. Is this a sign that we're going to see a Pride and Glory? Now we're going to see new UKW Championship.
We're going to have to apologise to the UK wrestling fans. We've just ruined Pride and Glory because what you're looking at right now is what you'll be looking at then.
But
I'm sure there's plenty more going to happen on that show, so it's going to be worth the ticket alone. But this is a very clear spoiler.
But I'm sorry, that's all we've got time for here tonight on Showdown. It's been a pleasure to call the action here with my best friend, Henry Winter.
Nailed it. And don't forget, UKWrestling.tv for all the news and /Henry Winter for the new merchandise.
Thank you and good night.
Where are the smiles from a week ago? What's those smiles, boys?
How's wrong, big man?
Where's the title? Show him it, Billy! Show him it!
One more time for Andrew Jackson and Billy O'Keefe!
Come on, Sid, few Bud Winters. We'll get a wild shakedowners and we'll hit the town, what do you reckon?
Don't worry, we'll get the tag belts back.
You boys deserve them.
I can't do that, but